Hey! Okay, so I'm waiting for people to come on. My name's Georgia Nicholas, and I am very excited to have joined Verishop as one of their live streamers. And today I'm going to be talking about 3 different products: the Saint M Furline Slipper, the Essentialist Guasha Shaping Tool, and the deerma Cordless Vacuum. I just want to wait a little bit and see if some people sign on here. But yeah, I'm gonna give it a minute or two, see if people come on. And until then, I guess maybe give a little info about myself. I live in Los Angeles. I've lived here for almost 4 years and I love it. But getting to join Verishop, I think, has been a really cool opportunity for me because I am very interested in constantly improving myself and improving the space I live in, and improving things for my partner as well. I just feel like we're always on this journey to have a better and more sustainable life. And while I don't like to go crazy with consumerism, I feel like being a part of something like Verishop is I can have confidence about what I'm buying, because I can listen to other people's reviews, and I love that aspect of it. And I also feel like they only sell very high-end products for a very affordable cost, which is a big appeal to me. And so, yeah, I guess I'm just gonna get started with things. So in LA, I'm going to start with talking about this vacuum. Okay, so this is the deerma VCO1 cordless vacuum. I'm going to grab it. It's just plugged in. But actually, why don't I show you how I have it plugged in here? So it's a very, very simple system. It actually uses that same cord that like the new Apple computers use, which I love. So you just plug it into the wall, easy peasy. And what's great about this vacuum is that it's super sleek. So I can keep it, I had it plugged in this room just because I was going to do this live stream. But I typically keep it in my closet with brooms, dustpans. It even comes with a great little like clampy thing that you can put on the wall and it just hangs right up. So let's see this in action. No? Okay. So after what you want to do when you get it, and it arrives in like kind of a small box. I mean, it's long and skinny and it only holds the vacuum, but still predominantly cardboard, everything recyclable. I try to keep things and only buy things that come with sustainable packaging, or recyclable packaging, kind of same. So that was good. And once I got it, I read the instructions and I gave it a full charge, which I think is very important with any electronic. You want to make sure that you get one good full whole charge in order to train that device to charge well moving forward. Maybe this is a superstition of mine, but someone did tell it to me once. Anyway, I live by that. So after the full charge, we power it on. You push it like a little longer at first, and then it will start sucking. It's so satisfying. My boyfriend called it the Tesla vacuums. And then if you need a little more suction, you just lightly press it one more time, and you can kind of hear that it like increases in volume. And this is great, you know, if you have a carpeted area, or if you just have like a big dust corner or something, maybe you want a little more suction, but I typically keep it on the lowest setting. So then to turn it off, it's just one more tap, or I didn't do it long enough, but yeah, it's basically just one more tap, but I tapped too quickly. So one tap, one long tap on, one short tap up power, and then another basically short tap to turn it off. Super simple. And it's so light. I mean, can you do this with your mom's Dyson? I don't think so. I just feel like it's the perfect vacuum for someone that lives in an apartment like me. And in LA, the dust is relentless. No matter how many times, because we used to have, you know, one of those vacuums that's on the floor, and that's great, but like you need a proper tool in order to get into the corners. So speaking of corners, this is what I want to show you. This part of the vacuum actually comes right off. Super easy. Then it has an attachment piece, which I left right over there. One second. And the attachment piece just slips right on. Again, is it busy? And this is great for like getting little corners or getting under the bed or getting in that annoying crack between the stove and the countertop or the fridge and the countertop. Drives me crazy. But in this studio room that we have here, I'm constantly getting dust on like the little bottom molding on our walls. And so I'll show you here. Can I reverse the camera? So, pardon my wall in advance. Okay. Oh, what did I do? Hey, Verishop. I am Georgia, and I think I just started this live stream and then it stopped. So I don't know what I did wrong. I tried to flip the camera. My bad, but I was trying to show you this amazing vacuum. This is the deerma cordless vacuum. It's sleek. She's so pretty. I just put on the attachment piece here, and I will show you with the larger piece again in a second. But I just wanted to show you what she could do, and I screwed it up because I tried to flip the camera, and I guess that's not what one does here. Is there a way to? No. Okay. Well, I'll just show you. So, for instance, this is like a trouble spot for me. These like moldings here. So what I like to use this brush for, because it's soft, is I will just use that to get this area. And as you can see, it just slurps that stuff right up. I have dirt on the wall. That's also like a nice thing because we had a plant there, but it just slurps it all up, which is great. You can even hear it rattling inside. And so I like to use this little brush for these like sensitive areas on the wall, so that I don't like, you know, cause like scruff it. I hate it when there's like little black marks all over the wall. So I try to be careful, and that's why I use this little brush guy. So I don't really know what happened to this video. So I'm just gonna try and go over some things again. The packaging that this came in was great. I try and do all recyclable packaging when I'm buying something, if I can. So if I know that something's going to come in a nasty, nasty box, I'll just go to the store. But Verishop, from my experience, has been fantastic with all their packaging. It's usually all cardboard or paper, easily recyclable, lightweight stuff. Great. So this came in like a sleek box, predominantly cardboard, all recyclable. I loved that aspect of it. Okay, great. We've got someone joined on here. Hello. So I was just going over the like smaller nozzle part of this vacuum and how I like to use it a lot if I'm going around like getting little corners on my wall, or even that like crown, I guess it's crown molding's up top, but the molding that's on the bottom of the wall, it's great. You might not even know you have dust there, but that stuff drives me crazy. And I can always tell. I grew up with an OCD mom. And so this tool is amazing because it won't scruff the wall and it will just easily suck it up with the little bristles. So that's the smaller part of it. And the larger part is here. And it clicks in super simply. And like I was explaining before, but I will go over again now. When you receive the vacuum, I always believe in charging things like all the way. Don't work off of it with just a little bit of charge, although you can. But I think most technology devices are better when you let it get the full charge and then use it, because then the machine is trained to like work at that level of, or to charge properly, you know what I mean? And again, maybe that's a superstition of mine, but I have found that it really helps. So charge it all the way, and once it's done, operating this is super simple. It's like a 3-tap system, right? So you do one longer one to turn it on, and it powers up. My boyfriend was joking the other day that it's like the Tesla of vacuums, because it's like got this very kind of quiet electric like zoom. Anyway, then so this is setting 1, and this is great if you just have like a little bit of dust on the floor, or maybe you were cooking and you got like scraps of garlic everywhere. It will suck that stuff up easy peasy. Then let's say you've got a carpeted area, maybe your doormat, maybe next to your bed, the shower mat even. I like to use the second setting, which has a bit more suction. And for that, you just lightly tap this again, and you can hear it. It kind of like revved up a little bit. And it actually just turned off because I forgot to charge it all the way for this session. But while we're talking about charging, I want to show you guys how this charges, because it's super, super simple. Typically, I keep the charging station in my closet, which I think is super easy. Then I don't have to look at anything. I keep a ship home, you know. But anyway, so this charging situation is super simple. It actually looks just like the charger that is used for Apple products, like the new laptops and whatnot. So this came with the device. It did not come with the cube, but we all have spare cubes around, right? So it just plugs right into the wall, and then it plugs in here on top. Pardon my lack of manicure. And you will see the lights light up. And once all of the lights are done, then that means you have a full charge. So it'll be flashing like this for a little bit. Charging typically has taken me like 30 minutes. I mean, it's such a lightweight device that I feel like that's one of its benefits, that, yeah, you got to charge it, but it's better than having to run around the house with something plugged into the wall and you knock over the lamp, and then your boyfriend's like, what was that? And you're like, nothing, I'm just angrily vacuuming. This is like heavenly vacuuming, because you don't have to deal with the cord. You just got to not be a dingus like me and remember to charge it before you do a live stream video. Anyway, I'm obsessed with this vacuum. It's totally changed my life. Like I was saying earlier, we were, prior to owning this, we were using one of those little vacuums that like travels around the floor. And that was great, but it can't get the corners. It can't get the walls. And it kept eating our cords. So we were like, bye, we're done with you. And now we've got the Deerma cordless, and it's phenomenal. I grew up always. I grew up with a lot of chores, so I would say that I have a very good understanding of vacuuming and what vacuums are good and what are not. And my mom, you know, she had like a Dyson vacuum on every floor, which that's a little excessive, okay? B, so expensive. So another thing that I love about this vacuum is that I genuinely feel, growing up, chores every day, vacuuming out the wazoo, that this vacuum is such quality, so chill to use because of the cordlessness, but also at a much better price point. I mean, Dyson vacuums are so expensive. We don't even need to talk about them, but I'm just saying, for the price point is incredible. The results are insanely satisfying. I actually had a friend come over the other night and just asked if she could play with my vacuum. Normally I'd find that a little weird. In this case, I was like, hell yeah, girl, let's go. So we had wine and vacuumed the house. Great. Honestly, if more friends want to come over and vacuum my house, I am all for it. So the title of my live stream today was how to deal with dust, more dust, and bloating. So we talked about the deerma vacuum and how it's fantastic in its cordless glory, and how it picks up all of the dust that LA provides. Can't leave a window open here, folks. Drives me crazy. Anyway, the other thing that I have discovered recently, which I am equally obsessed with, are these slippers. Because no matter how much I clean the floor, how fabulous the new vacuum is, I have really porous feet, and they are black by the time I go to bed. Drives me crazy. I think I've been repeating that a lot, but these are things that drive me crazy, and this is how I am dealing with that. So now maybe you have the same problems. I have super porous feet. My boyfriend, Colombian, doesn't have that issue. Somehow his feet are always smooth like a baby. But those of us with porous feet will know they collect dust, they absorb. So I've been looking for the perfect slipper for so long, but they're always like bulky or have sheepskin, and then your feet sweat in them, and it's like really gross because now once your foot is clean, you're like putting it in like the sweaty sheepskin. So I want to present to you guys the Saint M fur-lined slipper. They are these gorgeous, like, velour velvet on top. They come in all these different colors. Super simple cotton on the inside, and then the bottom is also really cool, like hand stitch, I believe, and just like a light rubber. So they're very like flexible shoes, and they're super light, and they feel really dreamy to put on. Honestly, at first I ordered, so online you guys will see that it says to order a size up, and I did that. But if you've got bigger, like wider feet, I would say they are a bit narrow. So I even went 2 sizes up. Just some food for thought. But they are so, so comfortable now. They fit me perfectly. And I have been wearing them all week. And guess what? No black feet before bedtime, which has been rather dreamy, because when you slip into bed at night, you want to have like clean little feet, and not feel like you are polluting your sheets with dirt from the soot of cars. Again, maybe that's just a me problem. So also what I love about these slippers is that, once again, I'm a big on packaging person, and like out of all of the sustainable packaging that I've ever received, I would say these might be the winners. Literally cardboard box, recyclable, in there, lightly wrapped in tissue paper. Again, you could reuse that or recycle it. Amazing. And just tie it in a little string, like just daintily. And I even got a nice little note from the vendors. So sweet. And I love that, because some things don't need all that protective packaging, like shoes like this. And I felt really good about the purchase because I could recycle all of these other elements. And that is something that makes me feel good. These slippers are made in Italy, and the velvet is really, really soft and dreamy. And it's not like that kind of velvet that necessarily like changes shade when you like rub it and stuff. So it stays pretty consistent, the same color. And the way that they're photographed online is more or less like accurate. I would say the orange ones that I ordered at first were the exact color, and these ones I think look a little brighter in their photo, but I honestly like this color better than what was pictured. So obsessed. And like I said, the colors shown are like basically identical. So I know that people get stressed out about that when ordering clothes items online, but I'm a big advocate for ordering things online. I I find shopping in stores to be insanely stressful for me personally. I mean, I love supporting like little mom and pop shops, but for the bulk of the things I'm buying, I do prefer to order them online. I'm driving less and I'm relying on, one big truck to bring things to lots of people versus a bunch of people taking their individual cars and driving to the store. I don't know, maybe it's an LA thing, but it does like feel better to me, so much less stress. And I appreciate companies that give like accurate reviews of what they're selling, which again is a thing that Verishop does, so I like it. But also just in the description of these shoes, they were very clear about like, hey, we suggest buying a size up if you're between, and that was super accurate and that was super helpful to me. Because sometimes it is hard to know. It's like, oh my gosh, that top looks great on the model, but it might look bad on me. But then you find out, the model's 5'10". You're like, oh, well, I'm 5'10", so that might work. I am 5'10", by the way. I will not stand up now, but I'm very tall. So yeah, these slippers have been an amazing addition to my life and have helped me avoid more of that nasty LA dust. And I am feeling very good about it. It doesn't even feel like I'm wearing shoes right now, which I like. I just want to show you guys them one more time. Like this. And they've got like a little velvet in the back. And I like that the piping is sort of like in the same ballpark, but a little bit of a darker, more poppy shade, which I think makes them look like very high end. They almost have this like Moroccan slipper vibe to them, which I think was the idea. So yeah, Soundtime fur length slipper. I just feel like it's a must have. It's a great deal, honestly. Like they're so comfortable and you can tell that they're well made and they've changed my life. And it's about the little things. Okay, enough Italian accent. So for these last 15 minutes, what I would like to do is talk to you guys about my Essentialist Guasha tool. I'm just gonna present that. Okay, so I have been dying to get one of these for months. It started when I was hearing all my friends talk about lymphatic massages, lymphatic massage this, I'm deep bloated, I feel incredible. And I was like, okay, I want one. I want a lymphatic massage. So I started looking online and they're just ridiculously expensive. So I did more research and I was like, okay, well, what is this? And I discovered that there are these tools. You guys probably own or have heard of like the Jade face roller. I've got one. I love it. But this is like an elevated, even better, more useful tool and it's called a Guasha tool, and typically made out of stone, sometimes jade, sometimes quartz. It varies. Anyway, the point is that you can use this tool to give yourself your own lymphatic massage at home. So I was like, bingo, done. Let's get one. And then I don't have to go get some $450 thing that, maybe I'll want more of and not be able to afford. So this tool is made by the Essentialist. Once again, really simple, like all recyclable packaging, which I love. You open up the box and inside is your little tool. It's a box within a box, but still all recyclable. They give a little ad for their skin oil, which is something that you're going to want to have when using this tool. I do not have the Essentialist oil, but I am going to get it. Right now, I'm gonna demonstrate this with a different tool, demonstrate this with a different oil, which is equally effective. Anyway, within this, you pull it out, you get your own little pouch here, which is super cute. Also, I like when products come with a little pouch to keep things in because I'm not a germaphobe, but it is nice when you feel like things that go on your face come out and are clean and haven't been like sitting in your cabinet with the toothpaste or the bronzer or whatever. So this is really nice, keeps it clean in here, which I like. So Guasha tool. I have some notes on this that I want to talk to you guys about because I actually think that the science behind this is powerful, and I when it comes to beauty stuff, I enjoy knowing what I'm using and why it's useful, not just like going with the trend, because this is a trendy thing right now. So Guasha is actually a Chinese, like an ancient Chinese medicine treatment that is used to essentially like drain the skin of toxins, to promote blood circulation, to improve like your fine lines and wrinkles, help smooth those out. And also, like I said earlier, lymphatic drainage, which for me is like the key selling point. And it also relieves tension from muscles. So if you're a big athlete, you know, you're not limited to just using this on your face. You can like pull out a muscle, or not pull it out, but you can like use this to massage like your calves, your back. It's a tool that's like partner friendly. So you could have, you know, a friend or a significant other help you use this tool as well in other parts of your body that are hard to reach. But it does have this kind of like claw edge to it, so you can actually get areas in your back on your own. So Guasha directly translates to scratch and sand. Basically, the sha part is caused by bacteria or toxins that break the capillaries in our skin and form hyperemia areas, which is when there's like a lot of blood. These toxins can also create spots in the skin or mucus, and they form around us in ways that we might not be able to see on the surface, but like scattered sand-like condensed areas. So the guasha, the scratch part of it, is essentially what the tool is for, and it's to help push the toxins out, drain the skin, and people who use this a lot swear by it because it helps relieve their face of like bloating. Like today, I feel super tired, and it like my face feels bloated because I haven't used the tool yet, because I want to do it for this live stream. But it does make a difference because you're basically, just like in a massage, you're pushing the parts of tension out and relieving them from those like parts where they ball up. And so your face can be restored to its like normal shape, which we've all woken up and looked in the mirror and gone, I don't look like this. Ah, I know you know what I mean. So before you use the tool on your face, or really anywhere in the body, you're going to want to use a little oil. Again, the Essentialist sells an oil. I don't have it with me now, so I'm going to use everyday oil. And you can just do however many squirts you feel is necessary. I like to do 2 or 3. And apply that onto your face evenly if you can. Use the extra on your arms and your hands. And then you're going to use this tool to work the different areas of the face. And there's different routines that you can find online. I'm going to try and do a little routine with you guys right now. So my sister taught me this because she has terrible issues clenching her jaw, and she wakes up and her whole face hurts. Like she feels like she can't open her mouth because she's been clenching all night. So she's a big fan of these tools to help relieve jaw tension. So what you're going to want to do, generally speaking on the face, is you want to start more in the center of your face and pull outwards. So you're moving the nasty stuff, be it what it might, or be it what it may, and pulling it out so that it's no longer like blocked in the middle. So I'm going to start here in my chin and like pull up into my jawline. And then I'm noticing my jaw is a little sore right now. So I might focus on that area right where my jawbone is up here, where it connects, and pull that out. You want to avoid doing this like moving it back and forth a lot. I actually learned that the hard way from the jade roller, because I was just like doing this. Not going to do anything, folks. You want to pull out or up, depending on the area. So again, start at the jawline. I'm going to do this like a couple times on each side, pushing it out towards the ear. Get this side. Oh, and like this little hook right here at the top is feeling so, so good. It's almost like guilty doing this on camera because it feels so nice. And then maybe this part is feeling a little tense. So start up at the lip and you can just pull that down. It's kind of a short, awkward area of the face, but still works. And you can do that here. Maybe one last around the chin. Okay. Then I'm going to move up towards my scalp. And so for the scalp, I might choose the other end of the tool, but for a lot of this, it's kind of what feels right with your face. That's why they have different edges, and there are like recommended uses for each part. But like most things in life, you want to do what is feeling right and feeling effective. So here, I'm going to switch to this part, not the hooky part, but this part. And I'm going to start in the center, and I want to push up towards the hairline. And this, again, is alleviating like tension that is in my forehead. I actually feel, I get a lot of like pressure in my eyebrows. I think a lot of people do who like look at screens and whatnot. I'm also an overthinker, and I feel like it lives right here. So this tool is really nice to just push it up and out into the hairline. And so I'll do that a couple times. You can see my skin turning a little bit red, but that is normal and it goes down in like a few minutes. This is just because your face is being a little bit disrupted, right? It's being woken up. Next, after the forehead, it is like, it's not red, it's just pinker. Then I want to go back to my little hooky tool and I want to get under the eyes, which I feel like for so many people is one of the like biggest like bloaty areas of the face. If you're tired, if you've been crying, hopefully we're not all crying, but this is going to really help. So I want to start like right kind of under the eye, and again, just like you don't want to push too hard, like you don't want to hurt yourself, you don't want to poke your eye, and push that out towards my ear. And again, I'll do that a few times, starting right by the nose. And you want to dig in a little, but you don't want to hurt yourself. Then I'll get the other side. Right towards the ear. Okay. Then for the cheekbones, what you can do is you start down here. Again, you can pick your poison. I want to use this like lumpy part here, and I'm going to use this to push up on my face, like giving kind of like a chubby baby cheek like this. And I want to go up. And again, you can choose which little part you want to use, but it is important the direction. So you don't want to go inwards, you don't want to go back and forth, you want to go either up or out. And again, there's great stuff that you can find, like different people's tutorials. I'm just showing my kind of like quickie tutorial, and this is like already I'm feeling such a difference in the muscle if you talk a lot like I do. And then, okay, yeah, and then I'll go out, push out. And so you can see now, that's more or less the routine. My face is looking a little red, but it feels like looser. Like I feel like the muscles have been woken up. I feel actually kind of more awake, definitely like a relief of tension. And that was just like a very quick demonstration. So before I wrap up here, I just also want to go back to talking about the use of this tool for lymphatic massages. So we have lymph nodes in various parts of our body. We have them in our armpits, we've got them in our neck, we've got even like kind of like here in between the ribs and down, I believe, by the groin. And so I have had a battle for the past like 6 years, for a while, with acne, cystic acne, and actually Chinese medicine changed my life, which is why I believe in tools like this that have been around for years. It just happens that now they're trendy because people discovered them. So I battled with acne for years, and it was all digestive related. So I'm constantly learning more about how my stomach works and what my stomach likes, what my body likes to eat to survive, what, you know, gives me acne, what makes me bloated, the whole 9 yards. So this tool can actually be used to drain lymph nodes throughout the body, not just in the face, but you can use this on your neck. You can use this on your legs, arms, really anywhere you want. But one of the reasons why I bought it was to use on my stomach. So I'm not feeling like I'm gonna show my belly today, but I'll just show you, like, you want to move the tool in like a circular motion, like clockwise on your stomach, in order to help relieve bloating. And you typically want to do this lying down, or down kind of like low towards the groin area. But these motions really help your body kind of like relax, and so you're able to digest better. It's going to like help move around any of the like water in your stomach and stuff, and like through draining lymph nodes, you're also like draining toxins, so you're also debloating. It's all related. And so that was one of the things that I had been reading about online, and I wanted to get one of these tools to do it. And it I'm not saying that like you do this one time and then you're like, my jeans fit, but it does make you feel better. And I think that on our journeys to feeling better, which I think we're all on every day, that having something like this when you lie down at night, or maybe like before you go out to dinner with friends, maybe you're like feeling kind of bleh, this will help just alleviate some of that. And the more you do it, the more benefits you can experience. And again, you can do this with like lymph nodes in the back of your neck. And this is actually, the hooky part is insane for that. Like, I'm just starting kind of behind my ear and pulling it out, and it's crazy. I think I'm also dehydrated today, so I have like this tiny headache, but every time I move this tool, it's like the headache goes away a little bit. It's so nice. And again, like my partner and I will sometimes like be like, hey Nick, like, can I get a little massage? And he'll like use this tool a little bit on the back, sometimes with the wavier edges, which are nice. It's great for athletes too. You know, you've got sore muscles, this will help like relieve stress in those areas. And for different things, like I believe that you probably should jump on the web and like look up how to use the tool like specifically to target certain areas, because I'm not an expert on it all. But I just want to talk to you guys about what inspired me to get to the tool and how I've been using it. So I'm actually wrapping up here now. I've told you guys about everything, but I see some more people have joined. I don't know if anyone has any questions or anything, but my name is Georgia, and I'm very excited to have joined Verishop, and I look forward to doing another live stream super soon with some other sweet products that I've been eyeing that I will not give away yet. So thanks so much for watching, y'all. And please follow me, reach out to me if you want to know anything more about these products. I'm Georgia, and thanks, Verishop. Okay, I don't know. Bye.